Diktuk Masorata Mikra Parashat Vayetze 5. The references to Perek Lamed Aleph Pasuk Lamed Tet. The end. The end of the Pasuk says, Genu veti yom uknu veti laila. If you look at the word, the nekudot, Genu veti, it is a sheva followed by a kubutz, a ma'arich. You have a metek there afterwards, a sheva and a hirik. And the same thing with nuveti laila. But I pronounced it as if that is not a sheva nah. It's not pronounced genuvti yom uknuvti laila, because if it normally has a kubutz, tenor haketana, the sheva afterwards is usually a sheva nah. But here it's not. It's pronounced as a sheva nah. Genu veti yom ugnu veti laila. Min Hatshai comments on this and he explains why. He said, Hayana ra'ui linaked hanun beshuruk. He said, normally, ganuv has a shuruk. The word ganuv has a shuruk. Here it's with the kubutz. So it's hashivana is because, why is then pronounced shivana? Like this, there should have been a shuruk there. So the three nekudot, the kubutz, is almost like a shuruk, bimkom tenor agilula. So therefore, even though it's tenor ketana, it's as if it represents a tenor gedola, and the sheva after a tenor gedola is always a shivana, not a shivana. If it would have been a tenor ketana, considered the kubutz the way it was, it should have said genuvti. But we're reading it genuveti. It's written as a shivana. Then he brings a general kelal. He says all words for where you have haser or tashoresh or habinyan or hamshech, when a letter is missing, and then there's a ma'arich also under that letter, that the tenor ketana has a ma'arich with it, and a letter is missing, like in this case the vav. You're going to see in other cases a yod. Nidonot ke tenor gedola. That particular tenor ketana, in this case a kubutz, is deemed and valued and explained and treated as a tenor gedola. And therefore, the shiva afterwards becomes shiva nah. It's not shiva nah, because when you have anything, he's saying a general rule. If you have a word where normally you have from the ota shoresh is missing, ota binyan or amshech, some of the letters which are part of the conjugation of the verb are missing, and there's a ma'arich there as well. In one case, there's also, you will see there's a trop, there's a ta'am on that particular letter, but even a ma'arich, the next word, the next letter is pronounced with a shivana, not a shivana. And he brings other cases, many in the Torah like this. The first one, a very famous one, Yesimecha Elokim Ke'Ephraim V'Chim Nashe. The word Yesimecha, under the sin, there is a hirik katan. There's no yod. Normally you'd have sin, yod, mem, the word sim with a yod. It's not there. It's just a hirik katan. So normally with tenor ketana, hirik katan, tenor ketana, it's a minor vowel. You would have said that the shiva is a shiva nah. But because it has a ma'amid with the tenor ketana and what a letter afterwards that normally would have been there from the shortest is dropped. So therefore it becomes, the shiva becomes a tenor shiva nah, following a tenor ketana, even though it's tenor ketana. So it's pronounced Yesimecha Elokim, not Yesimcha, Yesimecha Elokim as a shivana, following the hirik katan. Now let's go to other cases. Lo yegurecha ra. The word yegurecha, similar to what we have here, a kubutz and a ma'arich, and it's in Tehillim He, Perek He, Pasuk He. Lo yegurecha ra. The sheva under the resh is pronounced as like a sheva na, even though you have a kubutz before, because you also have normally gur would have had a vav afterwards, it's dropped, and you have a kubutz instead of a shuruk and a ma'arich. There's another case, ki archiv Hashem gevu lecha, in let's see, Sefer Devarim, Perek Yudbet Pasuk Kaf. Again, kubutz with a ma'arich. Normally gevul has a vav after the bet. There's no vav. It's a kubutz. So with the ma'arich, it's pronounced gevul lecha. The lamed has a sheva na under it. Let's go back to the Hirik. Ad Hishmidecha. Also, it's written some place says Hishmidecha. You have a Hirik, a Katan, without the Yod, and you have a Ma'amid. That is normally written with a Yod, but here it's not. It's the Shiva under the Daled is a Shiva Na. Hishmidecha. Vaya'achilecha man. In Perek, in Sefer Devarim, Perek Chet, Pasuk Gimal, and the same thing, Perek Devarim, Perek Chet, Pasuk Tet Zayin, Ha'ma'achi lecha, vaya'achi lecha man, ha'ma'achi lecha man. There, again, you have a Hirik with a Shiva afterwards. There's no Yod, there's a Hirik Katan, but it's pronounced as if there is a Yod there. Ma'achil normally has a Yod. It's dropped in this case, in both cases. So those in those two pesukim right after one another in Parashat Erekev, Vaya'achi lecha shevana under after a Hirik Katan because there's a Ma'amid, and the other case actually there is a trop there. So Ma'achi lecha man, there's a trop under the kaf, over the kaf. So in both cases the Shiva is a Shiva na. Lehetivecha in Devarim Het Pasuk Tet Zayin, and Lehetivecha ba'acharitecha, again under the Tet is a Hirik, but there's no Yod. Lehetiv normally has a Yod after the Tav. It's not here, so it's not found that way, but you have a Ma'amid after the Hirik Katan, after the Tenuah Ketana with the Ma'amid, with the Ma'arich, so therefore the Shiva under the bet becomes a Shivana. So it's read Lehetivecha, not Lehetivcha. Same thing, Vaya'achi lecha, Hama'achi lecha, and then there's another one, Devarim Kafhet, Pasuk Yud Aleph, Vehotirecha. Hotir, normally you'd have a Yod after the Hirik Katan. Hotir, with a Yod, it's not there. So Vehotirecha, you have a Ma'arich, you have a Ma'amid after the Hirik Katan. The Shiva is a Shiva Na. So this is a general rule, both with the Hirik and the Hirik Katan and the Kubutz in place of the Shuruk. Hirik Katan in place of Hirik Gadol. The Yod is dropped, the Vav is dropped with the words over there. Therefore, we pronounce it here, Genu Veti Yom, Ugnu Veti Laila. And the other cases, Lo Yegudecha Ra, Gevu Lecha, Hishmidecha, Vaya'achi lecha, lehetivecha, hama'achi lecha, vehotirecha. All of them are pronounced with a Shiva, not a Shiva, and Yesimecha, the famous one. Yesimecha Elokim ke'Ephraim v'chen Nashe as a Shiva na. After the Hirik Katan and the Kubutz Katan with the same the Kubutz which is a Tenuah Ketana. It's as if what's there is a Tenuah Gedolah. It's as if we have a Shuruk, and then as if we also have a Hirik Gadol with the Yod.